Welcome to Zero Cool Gaming and today's movie review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a movie called Good Morning Vietnam. It stars Robin Williams and it is a comedy. As for the comedy aspect of this movie, it is very entertaining, hilarious comedy. I would suggest getting a notepad and a pen, as well as pulling up Google when watching this show, because many of the terms, as well as the terminology in general that is used, is not the norm. It's not the kind of speaking that your average citizen would understand. But with a little research and a little time spent into defining what exactly he's saying, it'll make more sense. Do you have to do that? No, it's still entertaining even if you don't understand half of it. Which is a hard line for comedians in that respect to walk. To get the gist of what they're saying across to people who may not even understand what they're saying requires you to, in a sense, dumb down what you're saying just enough that the average person can get it. Like I said, hard line to walk. But that's not the part that I'm going to be talking about today when it comes to this show. What I'm going to be talking about today is a little rabbit hole within this show that we're going to go down. And that rabbit hole is about the fake news media. And in truth, he was the fake news media in this movie. Quite literally. He was told what he could and could not say. He was told what he could and could not report on. And if he broke those rules or chose to report the truth, he would be removed. Now, of course, we're talking about this in a military setting, but it's very apt for today's world. And what I mean by that is, in this movie, he kind of has a mental break. And during this mental break, he decides that he's going to report the truth, regardless of the lies that they want him to spew. Now, we used to have in this country news anchors, like actual news anchors for different stations, who would lose their shit occasionally, live on air, and start spewing what the rest of all of mainstream, including their own station, would say. Oh, they just had a mental breakdown. Oh, they just blah, 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 blah. Lies, lies, lies. The reality is the stuff that these people have when they have their mental breakdown and start spewing nonsense, as they try to claim, they're spewing the truth. And that's why they were removed. The lies that they had been forced to spew for years finally broke them, and they couldn't take it anymore. Just like what happened in this movie. Of course, this movie is designed to be hyperbolic and, a comedy in that respect, but we've seen that reaction in that respect ourselves within our own media. And people just write it off as, oh, they had a mental breakdown, because that's what they're told to write it off as. No, they didn't have a mental breakdown in that respect. They just got tired of telling the lies. Now, today, I haven't seen that for years. And there's a good reason for why we haven't seen news anchors have mental breakdowns live on TV for years. Because they don't hire people who don't believe the lie, or don't believe that the lies they're spewing to people every day are helping to make the world a better place. They hire people who do believe that the lies they spew every day are helping to make the world a better place. They vehemently believe it. It's sick, it's wrong, and it truly helps no one. But it doesn't change the fact that that's where we're at today. You have your fake news media that lies to you on a daily basis, and the people who are doing it believe in what they're doing because they believe it's the right thing to do. Anyway, that's my rant for the day, and I hope you enjoy the rest of yours.